What's up, guys? I'm Jordan.
I'm Gio.
Welcome to the G&J Show. Here we are today. We're going to talk about the Bread 12s releasing this year.
I don't know what they are, but I'm excited to find out. Alright, so what are the Flu Game 12s?
Now, the Flu Game happened in 1997 when he played against the Utah Jazz in the playoffs.
Okay.
Now, he was sick. He came down with the flu after eating, stomach flu, excuse me. Came out with the stomach flu after eating some bad pizza. Now, but he said, you know what? We just lost 2 games in a row. I gotta play, bro. Like, I gotta put my numbers up.
Was this Stockton and Malone?
Stockton and Malone. That's the Utah Jazz. They had Byron Russell, all those guys.
Gotta come through.
That team, that was a squad. He dropped 38 points. 38 buckets. 38. That's a lot of points for someone having being sick. Okay. He was basically carted off by Pippen at the end of the game.
Was it that famous little
the
scene?
The famous
where he had him? That was the one?
That was the cradle.
Oh wow.
That was it.
I remember that.
So this game, these shoes are called the Flu Game 12s is because he wore that shoe. Black and red retro 12s.
Okay.
Bread.
See, I didn't know about that.
He didn't know
earlier.
what bread meant.
I was like, what you mean, like bread, like getting that money shoe? No, he means like black and red.
Black and red. So it's the most basic, obvious phrase there could ever be. There were 3 previous releases of the Bread 12s. The ones that came out in 97. We got the 97.
These are actual releases?
These are actually released in 1997.
Wow.
Now, if you look at this thing, it is beat up. This is my little brother's shoe. These right here, as you can see, the glue has been ripped, has been just depleted. It's gone. Like the shoe is, this is showing its age right now. The shoe is falling apart literally. Usually with baby shoes, they use lesser materials, but this one is like, this material is better than some of the materials that come out now, and that's saying something.
Baby shoes better than some shoes right now.
Boom. All right, so that's 97. Now, if we compare the 97 with the OG face box, now the difference between this shoe and the 97 version,
other than the size,
size,
clearly.
Now, if you look at them, what's the difference?
What's the difference?
What do you see? What do you see?
What do I see?
Yeah.
Someone who's not trained in the Jordan arts. I don't see Jumpman. The Jumpman word on the shoe.
Well, that's just because it's a baby shoe.
Okay.
So less detail.
Okay. Is it the logo? Maybe. Is that something?
So yeah, look where the logo is. But see, that only happens because, once again, this is a baby shoe. The 1997 version, it was a smooth leather.
Okay.
And the 03 version had pebbles. So like, you see how it looks like it has a little rocks and like little pebbles in there?
Like it's broken up?
It's broken up like that in small little pieces?
Yeah.
That's the case about that.
That's the difference.
All right, so let's talk about this year's release. We have a special look at this year's release here.
Now, what's the difference between the box this one?
Well, let's first off, let's show the box.
Oh no.
Now, first off, we'll talk about.
It ain't the same.
Look at the size. Look at the size of these boxes. Like this. Look at this. And this is size 13. These both size 13 boxes.
Does it need to be that big?
No.
Okay.
This is supposed to commemorate the box in 97. The retro look. It's supposed to look like how it looked in 97.
So this is an OG box.
This is considered an OG box. OG style. The face box is one of my favorite OG boxes in my opinion. Even though it's not OG technically, it's my favorite. One of my favorites.
Okay.
So let's open this bad boy up.
All right. Okay, right off the bat, just the color. Like it's just.
So
is that different or is that the same color?
So we'll look. So it could be due to age.
True.
But if you see, the red is a little brighter. Now if you look at the bottoms, the reds are also different. Like look towards the back there. It's like 3 different reds, it feels like.
I believe that.
Doesn't it look like that?
Yeah, it does look like 2 different reds.
Now.
Also maybe 3 different materials right here? Could you say that?
They're all different materials. Yeah.
Right, so different material, different
One's
red.
leather, one's like a little whatever they use for their sole. The shoelace, the eyelets, is a little bit more of a shiny.
Okay.
Where on the new one, the eyelets are a matte black.
Okay.
And that's also that's an interesting touch to it.
Now, question for you.
Yeah.
Someone like me who's untrained in the arts of Jordan.
The arts of Jordan.
Why would they release this shoe at this time? Is it because it's the anniversary of the Flu Game, or what's the significance of re-releasing a classic?
It's one of the things Jordan Brand does best. If they bring out a shoe that they know was iconic and people loved originally when it first came out, they know people are gonna buy it.
Okay.
It's all about a money game for
That's smart.
For them.
So they take it out of the shelves for a while, and then they put them back out again.
Basically, it's called retroing.
Yeah.
It's the retro. That's what the word retro means. It's bringing back retro old items to make it look cool again.
I believe that.
The carbon fiber on the bottom. Look at the carbon fiber on that one.
There's carbon fiber on this?
Yeah.
Why?
It keeps the sole. You hear that?
Why?
Why? Because
So
it
advanced?
was supposed to be one of the most advanced basketball shoes out
God
there at the
dang.
time. It's supposed to be the high performance basketball out there.
Wait. So this shoe had carbon fiber when it first came out?
Yes.
Was that a first thing for all the shoes, or was that like a first thing?
No, I wouldn't say that because the 11s had some. The 11s had
11s had carbon fiber. Dude, that's crazy. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Like usually carbon fiber goes on cars, go faster and less body weight on the car, but on shoes? Oh yeah, quick question for you.
Yeah.
You're saying that when this shoe came out, it was supposed to be like top of the line for hooping, right?
Yeah.
The carbon fiber, it had the material that hugged your feet, right? Compared to how it was back then to how it is now, how you think like the hooping like shoe game has changed?
So the shoe game, as far as that, Jordans, they're not really, like the application for them is not really meant to be on the basketball court anymore, in my opinion. I feel like they're made for style and for looks and for everyone out there that wants to like look cool. Like, I'm not saying you have to wear Jordans to look cool, but I feel like they definitely help.
Yeah, for sure.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
But like with this,
You won't see someone hooping in these. Like,
I mean, you will.
Maybe.
See, that's the thing. So all these NBA players out there, they hoop in Jordans, stuff. Like they hoop in all these different shoes.
Okay.
These shoes don't have any physical application anymore, if you ask me, except walking, street walking. That's it.
like if you want hooping shoes, you go get some KDs, some LeBrons, some Kobe's.
I don't condone buying KDs. My foot's too narrow.
But in terms of hooping, that's what you want to go.
One of the premier basketball shoes that I played in now is Kobe's. Kobe's, I'm a Jordan fan, but I admire your Kobe's. You did a good job, Nike.
Well, I mean, like
Congrats.
you said though, his idea was to market fashion,
Yeah.
and it stayed there throughout this whole time. Whereas someone like Kobe or like LeBron, they were more aimed for the performance type shoe. So that makes sense.
Thank you guys for joining us on our little review of the Bread 12s.
Dope.
Really excited about them.
Love them.
Yeah,
I like them.
I like them.
I like them a lot.
I like them a lot. All right.
Peace.